saw quite a dominating performance from Brentford over the weekend.
What is the problem with Man United and what is the solution? Will Ten Hag get sacked this season? Yes or no?
I see Man U being like Arsenal are, where, you know, the fans are good. Obviously, want them to, you know, switch up here and there, but they gotta be strong. Hold on for a bit, couple seasons, and then
don't be bad. I wanted Ronaldo before 3 days or 5 days before the window when Man City started coming in. Then United's like, oh yeah, I want him. Koulibaly will be the best center back this year.
Did you guys see when like he brushed into Messi and then Messi just like?
You guys are complaining about always the keeper. The keeper this.
Yeah, he played an incredible game.
The keeper was man of the match.
Disgusting. He got man of the match.
He helped you guys more than he helped you.
Are you stupid?
What's good, Footy Culture fam? My name is Matthews, aka Matt, aka Mattuzinho. And today, boys, coming at y'all season 3.
Let's
not one,
go.
not two, 3 on the Footy Culture podcast. Thank you, boys, for supporting the show, watching us.
It's a pleasure hosting this show, man.
Coming at our 3rd season right now, getting ready. Season already started. Game week 1 for some, game week 2 for others. But without further ado, once again, I'm joined today by...
You know who I am. Quinto, freshest guy on the pod.
Freshest. Okay.
Greasiest.
That's what they say.
Greasiest.
Yo, chill.
Got man like Dan.
What's up, boys? How's it going? A little bit depressed here, game week 2, but we move.
He's been the
We
best.
move. We got man like Jay.
It's your best man, Zinho.
Never again. Chris.
Yeah, you know who it is. It's your best man, the freshest man in the pond, Spog.
Yeah, just go
Okay. And last but not least, man like Jimmy.
Hey, you know what it is. It's
Interista over here. City
That's your Serie A club?
couch over there.
Me?
yeah.
Not this season. I think this season I'm gonna go
What, Spau?
Roma.
Roma.
I'm gonna follow Roma this season. I think
Jeez.
they're an interesting little team, man.
Only 1-0 though for the first game of the season. Against who they faced?
Salernitana.
From what I heard, it was like the most
1-0.
dominating 1-0 like ever.
Doesn't say much though.
3 points is 3 points, right?
That's true. You're not lying.
Whatever.
I guess if you're coming from a Barca fan, right? So.
That's true.
Oh no.
Speaking of dominating, we saw quite a dominating performance from Brentford
Okay.
over the weekend. 4-0? 4? What happened? What went wrong?
Man.
Bad.
No comment.
4? With those ugly
In the
highlighter
first
kids,
half,
bro?
right?
The first half.
First half.
First of all,
Four
what are those
nil.
kids? Like,
Bro, those
they
ugly
literally
ass
clash
highlighter
with
They
kids.
their
shouldn't be
ass.
wearing. I swear they weren't like allowed to wear green kits. That's legit a green kit. That looks like a green kit.
I think only said I had that rule.
Still though, like I couldn't even see the players because it was like green kit,
Maybe that's what
green
caused
grass.
the-
like the sun was out, so like you're blinded too.
maybe that's what caused the errors for the first couple goals.
Jeez.
I don't know, man.
But no, what a start off for Man U, man. I think they lost the first 2 games. If they lose the
Some
next,
say
game,
bottom of the table?
if they lose the next game, isn't that gonna be? I think that those stats would be the worst start ever for them.
Really?
If they lose 3 in a row.
Probably.
Jeez.
Well, it's not hard to believe.
They play Liverpool next weekend. no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's
actually,
over 2 weeks.
Is it
No,
2
it's
weeks?
next.
Monday they play Monday.
They play Monday. I don't know.
Jeez.
But I mean, Liverpool haven't had the strongest start either. to
They
be
haven't.
fair.
They've dropped points both
They
games,
only
right?
have 2 points.
Yeah.
2 draws.
I think I saw 17th place versus 20th place.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little relegation
Jeez.
6-point early in the season, man.
Unlike my boys here.
What?
These guys are right here,
The
man.
Gunners.
What?
Well, we'll talk about that later on. But back to Man U, man.
4-0.
What a
man.
joke, man.
What's
Ronaldo
this?
started.
Yeah.
The hair ass.
De Gea started. Ronaldo
Maguire
started.
ass.
Shaw started. Maguire started. Beside Martinez. Boo.
Bro, why they play him center back, bro? He's like 5'6".
You-
That doesn't work in the Prem, bro.
Do you not expect a man like that in that size not to get exposed in the Prem, man? Where
real.
everything is calculated.
For real, bro.
Everything's
More
calculated.
physicality. Players are bigger in the Prem.
The strikers in the
Stronger.
Prem, all the strikers in the Prem are big
Faster.
guys.
Yeah.
They're all big guys in the Prem that are strikers. They're all big.
Yeah.
Name me a small guy. None.
There
Gabriel
probably
Jesus is the smallest one, if anything.
I can't think of a small center back that succeeded in the Premier League.
No.
Off
How
the
big is
dome.
John Terry?
No, he's tall.
What about Aspilicueta?
Yeah, but now there's no reason why he doesn't play center back.
That's like a
anymore.
back three.
But that's a
center
back three too. Yeah. You're
But
playing
like
like 4 flat
earlier in
four.
his career,
He
though.
played back 4 for a little bit. For
Yeah,
Chelsea.
earlier in his career.
No, he did
So
it.
That's
he
a
did,
center
he
back.
did.
As a right back.
No, he played center back for them.
Some
for a
games
little
he
bit.
played
Not-
here
not
and
a
there,
lot,
but there's a reason why he doesn't play there anymore because you know he's gonna get exposed.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're talking about two different players. Azpilicueta was like, a player who was matured,
Prem,
with
who has Prem experience.
But I think even to like the Chelsea backline as a whole was a lot more solid and solidified and better as a unit than the United. The United backline's a shambles.
But again, the Martinez, that goal was ridiculous because it was stupid. Like both players didn't really jump. The goal was hit off the player's back. The player's back. Like no one.
Even if he jumped, he's not getting to his height.
Yeah, it could have been Varane. The same thing could have happened.
Yeah, but I'm taking a better chance with Varane.
He's gonna get sunned very often.
Man, at halftime, 4-0 down, they subbed off him for Varane, and they only conceded one. And that again was Shaw's fault.
No, they didn't concede any. Was it 4-0? Fine.
Was it 4? No.
Yeah, it's 4-0.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's 4-0.
They didn't
any,
concede
but
at
I
all
think
then,
Brentford
yeah.
also just like, okay, like we're
Slow
done.
down for sure.
Just chill for
But
a second.
why is De Gea moving like he has his pants around his ankles?
Dude.
You see how slow he's moving on that pitch?
What?
Near post merchant, bro.
First
Insane.
goal, man.
Like that. I think it was the corner one where like he's trying to go to that other post.
Yeah.
It's like he's waddling
Yeah,
over to
you're
the
right.
post to try to save it.
Because that ball, the goal, the one that went over Martinez, that ball was in here for quite a while.
Yeah.
It was going out.
That's a
and
ball in
then,
a 6-yard box that every keeper should go for. I don't
Yeah.
care if you're
Yeah, he
players
took
here,
his
I don't
time to
care,
get
whatever.
there. That's true.
And that goal that he fumbled in, he must be missing a couple fingers. I don't think he has all of his fingers.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. The
Yeah.
first goal, that was a P-roller shot.
It was.
You see, the player didn't even notice it
He
went
could have
in.
caught it. That's how easy it was.
The
Like, he
player didn't even
literally
notice it
could've
went
caught
in until afterwards.
End of the day, all goals could have been avoidable, yes. But at the end of the day, we still didn't score anything.
That's
Yeah.
also very
I
true.
mean, like it's not like okay, we got 3 unlucky chances. You know, Man U scored 2. We could have won this game 2-1. Okay, whatever. Or
They didn't
coulda-
score any,
coulda drew
yeah.
this game 2-2. But we had nothing going forward. Again, like even the last goal that they scored against us, like a quick counterattack, Shaw was like not even near the covering the player well. There's no like positioning.
You got burned.
I think Sancho made that terrible touch forward, which led to the counterattack.
Yeah.
Like
Tricky.
again, we have a team that can perform well against a team like Brentford, where we should be getting the 3 points, at least a point. You know what I mean? We have a team that can do that, but one of the day when you're coming up against a team like Brentford and you're losing 4-0, that's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
Again, Brentford made some great signings this summer. They're a team that did well, performed well last season. They stayed in the first league, in the first tier of football, and in England. So I give it all to them too. But again, like Man U, nothing's changed from last season.
Okay, so what is the problem with Man United and what is the solution?
Damn.
Problem starts up top, right? With the
I don't know.
Glazers.
Look how Arsenal has been after all these years after Arsene Wenger, right? Everyone had the good moments with Arsene, top 4, always making it. You know what I mean? Just good moments. We had those good moments with Ferguson, and then it's just the transition from management, transition from the ownership now putting in the quality or the quantity of they want from the team. The fans always expect a lot every single time. Like the fans, yes, it's a big community, big fan base, so they always want the best for the club. Every team wants the best for the club, but Man U is at a different level. Like these fans can't accept the loss, and I feel like at a point there's like we had to like kind of have that like rebuild from the start, but we never had that rebuild. It's always like we need to be top, we need to be top, we need to be top. Let's find the best players, but these transfers weren't smart transfers.
They were just like very reactionary. You know, like
Very
we need to sign a
reactionary.
player.
All the
This guy had a
transfers.
good season. Throw 50 mil, 60 mil at
Let's
him.
look
And
for the
hope he
player
plays
who
well.
did well last season. Hopefully he continues the same this season.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it. Okay, next player. It was
They
never
can't
like
even get those
it was
players
never
anymore.
a team that let's start from the youth. Let's start from let's get one player and let's build around him. Let's get this
Yeah.
one two players and it's like let's create something where we can like go for a long run. Let's keep the management.
Or even like figure out a style of play.
Yeah,
You know, and
that
like
too.
kind of build around a style of play.
There
Like they never
hasn't
really did that.
been.
You know,
we don't play counter-attacking football. We don't play high press football. There's not really a style of football that is Man U.
Euro ball.
It's literally based on, and then again, like we're looking for all these different strikers up forward. We have Ronaldo, we have Martial again, who's not the options. But then now we're looking for Arnautovic, with Cavani. But like, what striker are we looking for? We're looking for a target man. We're looking for someone to feed through. We're looking for a player who can play alongside
Looking
someone
for
else.
anybody. They want Cunha. Like, they're all different type of players.
Yeah.
They're really
I
looking
think
for
they're just
anybody.
desperate, bro, and just
I
looking
feel
for
like-
anyone.
I feel like everything the last couple of years has been desperate signings for every position. We needed a right mid. Okay, let's get Sancho. He's the best upcoming English player. He's up top.
Was that really a desperate type of signing? There's a lot of potential behind him.
There is, but when
Top
you have
talent,
a
too.
player who has potential, but you don't make a team that benefits the player and his style, you're not gonna get
Yeah,
a player
you
that
just-
you're just gonna sign because he's high.
You're wasting
Wages.
the talent. Yeah.
It's
The
a waste of
young.
talent. Again, if the young comes in, maybe that might benefit Sancho style of play. Maybe that might benefit something else, but they're not making those right decisions. You get Martinez, to toss him center back?
Yeah.
That's not the best signing. Right?
Nah.
We need a holding mid. We get Eriksen, and you're playing Eriksen alongside Bruno Fernandes.
As a holding mid.
Yeah, I was confused because the first game he played Eriksen like false 9, and then second game DM.
He was playing like the deepest midfielder.
Yeah,
but
I don't get it.
You got Eriksen thinking like in case Bruno needs a little break, Pogba's not there anymore. We toss Eriksen in there for some games. We're not playing Champions League football. I remember Europa League games he might play in there. When you're playing both of them alongside each other,
they're very similar players.
I get it. You don't want to play McTominay, but like you can't replace McTominay style player with Eriksen and expect him to do better, if not worse.
Man. I saw a Twitter account called Stop That Scotty, and it's just like McTominay comps of just like 2 minutes of him just misplacing passes like each game. It's not even like a comp of like the season. It's like per game.
That's
he
crazy.
Just comes on with there's one where he had the pop collar, and he was like moving like he was nice, and it was just like him just like trying to ping balls, and it was just out of bounds, past the team. I was like, oh my god.
It's the little things, man. When you kind of have a player in the midfield who literally distributes the ball properly, you're losing at that point.
Yeah.
The game's really done for you because when you recover that ball, you're looking for that player to spread it out. You can't expect the center backs to recover a ball and hit that to Bruno, and then for Bruno to expect Bruno to do that kind of work. He needs to build. Fred, again, he's not the player who can do that well easily, but I don't know. I still don't know if we play 4-2-3, if we play 4-2-3-1, we play 4-4-2. Like, what are we playing?
I think they slowly. I know McTominay is a big thing, Fred's a big thing, but I think Bruno's a big problem too. Every time this guy loses the ball, even when it's his fault, this guy's complaining. He's
He gets it from Ronaldo too.
He complains everything. Like, every
there's
single
too many egos in the team.
There's a lot of egos.
Egos.
There's a lot of shit players, and obviously the owners are just they don't know how to bring in the player, or whoever's bringing the players for them is just.
But why is it the Glazers' fault?
They don't
They don't care
does
about
it
the
really
club.
seem like they care about the club?
He doesn't watch a game. What games does he watch? He's looking at the market. If they're going up, he's doing a good job. If they're going down, okay, let's make a couple signings to bring it back up.
What more does he have to do? He got players. He got a new coach. He gave the coach the ability to buy
They've
players.
spent a lot of money though.
Exactly.
I swear they
have.
spent the
It's not
most money since
It's not like they're not getting money.
they acquired the club.
Yeah, like
They
a
did.
lot of money they spent.
It's not like they're. It's
Or a
not
bill.
like, it's not like they're not getting money, or the coach, the gaff. He's not giving the gaffer money, or like
It's not
the
that.
freedom to get
The thing
players.
is that Man U right now in the situation they're in, there's nothing going for them. One, we don't have top four. We're not playing Champions League football, so no one's gonna come to the team, right? So how can you build around a team that no one wants to join? If you want to sign top name players, if you want to be a team that contends to be top four, you want to obviously sign players who are top four quality. But you're not gonna sign players top four quality if you're not in top four.
I don't know.
Even Arsenal, right? They haven't been top four in how many years? They never really had those top four quality players, but for the past year or two now, they've kind of been building
They've pulled some good players.
They've been kind of building like I don't know, like
It's the project.
it's a project. They've been building like a community. Like the fans just were struggling a little bit. They brought Arteta in. Arteta was struggling too, but you kind of have to give a manager a little bit of time to kind of
Need trust.
build his team, build his style, pick up players not this season, maybe the next season, and see if there's let the players know there's a project. Get some young players who know that in a couple of years, yes, we'll play playing top four football. But for Man U, everything in now you're signing older players. If you have a youngster, that's like it's just one or two guys, and then the rest of it just kind of hope and you kick and run. You just
The difference
hope
with
for the best.
Arsenal though, they've been signing players that aren't really like big names, like household names, like a White. Who was White before that?
yeah.
Gabriel. Like who was Gabriel? Who was
Martinelli.
besides Jesus? That was maybe the only one that you knew of.
Him and Zinchenko too. You poached two players from Man City that were
Zinchenko.
Even getting Odegaard
good,
right from
but
that thing. He was
then
quality.
when you look at Man United, it's always a name. Has to be a name.
Has to be a name, and even then, I'm not saying Eriksen is a bad player, but why Eriksen? Why now?
Because Ten Hag.
I get it. Like you want to get all these Ajax players, but like
Yeah, I don't know.
Man U is a team that always want to be relevant. They're like that girl.
They
They're like that
have
girl
to be
who
though. They're
has
a
to be
massive
popular.
club,
Yeah, but you have to take those times where it's not working for you. Start from the bottom up.
and maybe that comes from the owners. They're not setting the right culture.
But why is that? How is that coming from the owners? It's not like the owners are not doing anything. What are they doing wrong? They're giving the money. They're
Yeah,
giving
but
the
it's not just
coaches.
about injecting money though. Like who's firing the coaches? Is it the owners?
Probably. Well, I'm sure there's a board,
yeah,
but they're
it's the
part
board.
of it.
It's the board.
So yeah, I think a manager deserves
don't
that.
you-
I think managers deserve at least 2 summers to get their team going.
sure,
At
for
least.
sure. But
Time,
Well,
especially
depending
when
how
you have
bad
that
the-
much
Yeah,
depth.
well, it
first
depends
seed.
how bad you do. 'Cause
You got
if
a
you
lot of
finish
dead wood
sixth,
too,
then
But no, but even if you finish sixth, you know the type of manager you're bringing in. If I'm bringing in a manager like Ten Hag, he comes from a team that has youth quality. Okay, we have pretty good youth quality players, but we send them on loan every single time.
That's true.
If you want to be a team like Man U, yes, I'm sure the fans would understand, and I would understand too. Like, let's play some of these young guys. If we drop points here and there, at least you're like getting these players to like grow and be part of the first team, and then like let's see go from there. I hate teams who send out players on loan every single time.
Chelsea.
Chelsea, they have like
Okay.
20 players on loan or some reason. I don't think they're reducing that for some. Like they have, there's like some
There's a rule.
rule now you can't have so many players on loan, but you can't keep being a club. Or yeah, I get it, you want to be a top team, top club of top 4 club, but if you're gonna have an academy and send them out all the time and expect something from it, you're not gonna get anything from it.
Yeah.
If you know what, bring a manager in like Ten Hag who brought a team like Ajax to freaking quarterfinals of Champions League with players from the academy, like let's build something like that. Let's start it going. If we have
It's
like
hard, though.
players, it's hard in the Premier League especially.
Exactly.
But let's sign 2, 3, 4 players who can like build a core.
Mhm.
And to get those young players in there, you know what I mean? Sancho's still young, Rashford's still young, but at least like, not saying that Rashford is quality, but fuck, we know he's
Build,
capable of
yeah,
something.
He was
can do-
quality.
He's
yeah.
capable of something. Even
He's
if the
shown what he can
mentality is
do.
not there. If you have teams like PSG looking at for players like Rashford, there's something there.
He'll be good at Paris if he was to go to Paris.
But that's the thing. Like maybe some players can play well based on.
But sometimes you just need the right gaffer to kind of kick you into shape. You know what I mean? You need that manager to come in, instill that play style, kind of get everyone on the same page. And I think they haven't had that. Like if you look at their
No.
roster, it's just like a hodgepodge of players that were signed under
It's literally
Fergie,
yeah.
signed under Van Gaal, signed under Mourinho, signed under Ole, and then now signed under
Rangnick.
Ten Hag.
Ragnick as well.
And that's the thing,
Right.
when you have a team that brings in a manager every year, every 2 years, those managers are always going to want to bring the players they want.
Yeah.
But not those players are stuck in the team.
Yeah.
Erik Ten Hag doesn't want half these players on the team right now.
No, why would you?
Why do I want Maguire if Ole wanted Maguire?
Yeah.
Why do I want Bruno if Ole wanted Bruno? Now I'm stuck with these players. And now I have no space to make new signings. I can't get rid of these players now because they're on long-term contracts. I can just
A
dump
lot
them.
of money too.
It's
High
not
wages.
Barcelona.
Yeah.
I mean, they brought in 3 players that he wanted.
Yeah, but
Which is not
again,
bad.
I get it. It's not bad, but you can't be making these big signings that you hope for. And at the same time, he's brought into the situation where they're not playing top 4 football.
So you don't have as much pull.
You don't
I
have
thi-
pull. He can't make those big signings.
I think if he was to make 2 more signings that he wants, then there's not really an excuse.
So
quite a
Anthony
bit,
and
man.
who else?
If he was to bring like Anthony and
De
maybe
Jong.
sure De Jong,
I feel like Anthony and De Jong would be a big improvement.
That's like a 200
Yeah.
million spend summer. Like
But that's-
obviously you're gonna have to do good with
no,
that.
I know, but
those
there
two
wouldn't be an
players
excuse at
alone.
that point.
It won't.
two
It
pl-
won't do much to switch. De Jong will do a lot, but man,
Anthony's an upgrade to Sancho,
it's
or
an upgrade.
or
But he's still young, and
whoever-
he's still not. He's not proven. He's a good quality player. He has a lot of prospect, but it's not like wow, he's wowing you.
he's not even better. He's not better than Rafinha.
Exactly.
And Rafinha went
Exactly.
for less of the price that.
Yeah.
So it's like you get.
Ajax just
Anthony,
know
he's a
that
good player, but-
they have a good product that they
Uh-huh.
play on the field, and teams see that like okay, they want to sign the players from that team because that's kind of the next level up, and Ajax know that they can get money
Mhm.
out of a
Especially from
team like
United.
United. They
Yeah.
can squeeze out an extra 10, 15, 20 million, and then
Especially when
that's
you're desperate.
that's good for their books, right? So it's like
I don't know. I feel like I was watching something, and they're saying like how Ten Hag, like even like his situation is he's in, like you can't be mad at him. He started out what he had not long of a summer what's it called, preparation,
yeah.
training camp. It was like what, beginning of August, like end of July. He started off like he only had a couple of weeks. Other teams had the whole summer of training camp. So him coming in, bringing his players in. Look at Martinez. He got him a couple of weeks ago. He didn't have a summer training camp with them. Ronaldo didn't do summer training at all.
Right.
He's looking for another club.
Still is, I think.
He still is. Malacia as well. He didn't have a summer training camp, so you kind of instill your vision season, because during the season you're it's not like you have time to let's try this, it's next week, this week, in 7 days or 5 days we have a game. So we have to focus on the next game. We have to train for the next game. We have to work on our tactics for the next game. It's not, we don't have time to, let's see if we can do something, try something new. No, it's bam, 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 bam. So you don't have time to, relax. So I like what I was seeing on Twitter as well. Like people got to give Ten Hag, I think, this year to like settle in.
Yeah.
He won't get top 4, 5th. I don't think so either.
He has to at least get Europa League.
Europa League, I think, is
That's the goal.
Is the goal, exactly.
Minimum goal.
Exactly.
Let's conclude this Man United talk with a prediction. Will Ten Hag get sacked this season? Yes or no?
No, he won't get
I don't think
sacked.
so.
Why would he get sacked?
If things go crazy bad, like they
Fans-
are, like it's record-setting like losses,
This is like a coach like a coach that United have been like waiting on, you know, like waiting to bring in.
like a Mourinho.
Okay, but like for who's available and for someone that's class, this is kind of who United have been looking for, right? It wouldn't make sense on their point
No.
to just fire him after
Yeah.
one season.
But does anything they do make sense, man?
Of course not.
Sometimes.
Of course not. And especially in a league like the Prem where they want accomplishments. They want their goals now. You don't hit it? Okay, then you're gone.
So what's your prediction?
I think he's staying.
Yeah,
I
he's
want him to stay, but I can see a future where he leaves.
So
But I think
this
it's-
season, yes or no?
He's staying. I think he'll be here a few years.
I think he's gonna be there for next year. I
Okay.
think he'll be there next
What
year.
do you guys got?
I got stay, but like next January, there's no telling because that's when Solskjaer got sacked, right? In January.
It wasn't.
If he's doing bad by next year, if he's doing the same this year as he is doing next year in January, he'll get sacked in January.
But surprisingly, Solskjaer even pulled the second position finish.
Second in the league and then Europa League the next year. I know it's still not enough, right?
I don't know. I think he won't get sacked. I think Manu and I think the fans need to understand that it's a project. Like you can't expect, especially with what you're competing with in the league right now.
Mhm.
You can't expect much. Like I don't expect trophies this season. Did I expect trophies that season? No. Did I expect these seasons before that? No. Man City have been running the league. Liverpool have been running the league. They had money. Liverpool have had a great manager who's had the time to bring the players he's wanted to bring in and develop. You know what I mean? That's two things right there. Like you have money or you have the time, and both the teams right now top of the Premier League have either of those.
Have one of them.
It's
Yeah.
true.
One
yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So if Man U has the money, yeah, but again, they don't have the City money, but they also don't have the time. So it's like you're not giving them really anything right now.
No, it's hard.
Other teams like Chelsea, yeah, they had some money, but again, Tuchel was a decent manager who was able to bring his own style and actually was able to have, luckily enough to have the players in the club who were able to play his style of football. Maybe
Adapt.
brought one or two players in,
Yeah.
but he was fortunate enough to have that within the club already.
Yeah.
Look at Ten Hag; he doesn't really have any of that. He has literally nothing. He's working with.
Start from scratch.
He's playing with scraps right now. He's trying to put a cake together with like nothing.
But even he said it in an interview that this to all the fans. He said like this season we're not gonna win anything. This is gonna be a season of us, turning the page, going into another, era. He said it himself. What I see from Ten Hag is what I see from Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. The first couple of years is gonna be rough, man.
Yeah.
But now you see Arteta. Yeah, granted, it's the first two couple games of the season, but like Arsenal are starting
They're
to do
pretty
really well.
They've been playing good football.
Exactly.
They didn't do
last
that
season.
bad either. Like last season, like
No.
they
If
choked
they were
like the
playing-
last round of games, but they weren't bad throughout the
Exactly.
season.
That's why I see Man U being like Arsenal are, where the fans are gonna obviously want them to switch up here and there, but they gotta be strong, hold on for a bit, couple seasons, and then
Yeah, don't be brats.
you'll see.
Wait on it.
if-
Yeah, you just gotta have trust in the manager. Kick out the deadwood if you can. Maguire, De Gea, Ronaldo, and just try rebuilding as best as you
And
can.
even the way
Just threw
Arteta,
Ronaldo there.
even the way Arteta played the end of last season, if he was playing like that all season, they would have been top four easily.
Yeah,
Easily.
100%.
And even surprisingly, seeing Tottenham play now, compared to, and even the game they had this week against Chelsea, like they've come a long way after
Top four.
how many years of like rough football.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're a top four team now,
That's true.
alongside Arsenal. You know what I mean? And that's saying a lot. Especially coming from like last couple seasons, you're like, really top four teams. But-
That's football, Man U, for you, man. Things change. How about you,
James?
Jay? Oh, James.
What do you got?
I want to be different and say he's gonna get sacked, but I just don't see it because like United, they don't really seem like the type to, unless like Ten Hag like comes out and like publicly like starts to kind of slander the board like Ragnick did. I think that's the only reason why Ragnick got let go earlier is because he kind of came out publicly and said like this club is like a shambles, like all these players
I
need to
totally
go.
forgot about Ragnick. to be
Right,
honest.
and I think like
I forgot that guy
yeah,
existed.
because he came out and kind of like really kind of started slandering the club. I think that's what kind of got him out early. But I think if Ten Hag kind of like just is a little bit of a yes man, I think he'll get like at least a season and a half. Like Spatty said, like January of 2024. If you're not having decent results like to creep around that top four, then I think then he'll probably be out.
Yeah.
they're gonna give him at least a full season, I think.
They have to.
Unless
Yeah, they will.
it goes like real bad, like you're
Like
hovering
8th
around
place?
like that, like 10, 12, 15th place
Oh,
come
okay, no,
January.
not that low.
Then I think he'll be sacked. You never know.
I think if he's below,
You've already dropped points against now Brighton and Brentford, two
I think
games that you
7th
should
is
be
the
winning.
lowest.
You still have games against all the other top 6 teams. If you don't come up with results against like someone like Arsenal or Spurs or like a Chelsea, then you can find yourself like pretty far behind in the table.
I actually saw. I don't know if you guys watched the True Geordie, but he was saying that if United do not make top 6, are they really considered a top 6 club? But I know it's stupid,
It is.
but
Stupid.
like that's what people are saying. Do you
It's
agree?
stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, they still
Like,
have
who would be
to.
the top 6 if United wasn't there realistically?
Who's taking their spot?
Yeah, but in order for it to be knocked out of top 6, you should be making top 6, or not
Consistently.
be making top 6 for a couple years.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think he said if they continue to do this, he says if Newcastle was to continue their project and become
Newcastle.
obviously it's Newcastle.
Okay, end of the day, obviously, if Man U keeps ends up finishing
But,
the
like,
league
can
in
they ever-
7th, 8th,
Can they
yeah,
ever be
obviously they'll be
out
knocked
of
out of
top?
top 6 if they stop.
But Arsenal never was.
Because they've always been competing in top 6, top 4, and they've always
guess.
been
They had a
known to be
couple
the top
seasons
14.
like around 9, 10, but I think I think United they have a lot of brand power. And I think that brand power keeps them in the top 6 like
Yeah.
for a lot longer than maybe they should be. But the thing is, like, we're all talking about United like they haven't kind of been around. Like, they're only a season removed from finishing second in the league,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, you know what I mean? It's not like they've been 10th place for seasons
And again,
now, right?
you can see the season started off pretty well for some teams. City are doing well. Liverpool are doing not too well. There's
Ass.
2 draws, and like sometimes it looks like they're missing something. Today too, Nunez gets a red card. You know what I mean? They end up drawing the game 1-1. Goal by Diaz after that red card too.
No.
Zaha, nice goal. But season just started, man. Like, I know Man U got those 2 first
Still
losses.
young.
Maybe something sparks, and maybe they start playing well the next couple games. They have the players. It's something.
They have the players to play good, and they also have the players to completely ruin
Yeah,
the good
they
play.
have, but there's the players there. And again, it's football. Anything can happen in football. You can pull up a wing against some decent sided teams too.
Yeah.
So
What about you, Jay?
I think he's getting sacked.
Why?
This year,
Jeez.
The Premier League's tough. It's feisty. It's harsh, and the results. I don't see Man United progressing up at all. Don't think the team's good. Obviously, the culture isn't good, and yeah, like you said, bad results against bad teams. It could go down pretty quick.
Especially if you're getting blown out by those lower end teams. A team that just stayed up in the Prem last year blows you out 4-0. Like,
But you can't just keep sacking managers year after year after year. This isn't Brazil where you sack a manager every 4
yeah,
games.
but they
and start
have
losing.
been.
But
though.
The
Like, low-key.
Prem, that's what the Prem is, man. It's a hard. It's not like any other league.
no, but if they sack him, like this is the point where like they literally don't have another replacement.
Yeah.
Who
That's
they gonna
another
replace
thing.
him with?
Who are they gonna
Carrick.
replace him with?
Last like they
Carrick?
could have had
Come
Conte
on.
in January realistically.
Yeah.
Conte would have brought them to a better spot faster than Ten
Yeah,
Hag,
yeah.
but he would have left earlier than Ten Hag. Ten Hag looks like he's
Probably.
here for the long run.
Mm.
That's true.
But they could have had Conte last year. They missed that. But now if you sack Ten Hag, who is there? No, there's literally nobody.
That's also the thing.
Zidane's not coming.
Nah.
Pochettino, he
Ew.
stinks.
Maybe, but
What? That's crazy.
Like there's really no one. He's the best you're gonna have, and he's not gonna get sacked. Maybe next year the manager will open up,
Uh-huh.
but right now no.
Let's see.
Did you see your answer, Dan?
yeah, I
Yeah.
said he's gonna stay for the long run.
Okay.
But yeah,
Who
no.
do you guys think Ronaldo's gonna stay for the run?
No,
Or
I
he's
think
gone?
he's gonna do exactly what he did to Juve. I think last
Played a couple What, he played 2 games for Juve?
played 2 games for us, and then or 3 games, two games, and then he left 3 days before the window, and we couldn't replace him.
He's gonna do the same thing.
That's
He's
why
gonna do the
Man U are
same
looking
thing.
for someone. They have. I feel like they know he's gonna leave.
Well, those
Probably.
those reports saying Ten Hag finally accepted, Man U, Ronaldo, you can go.
This is literally exactly what happened to Juve. He played, he kept quiet, but he was trying to leave at the same time, ended up leaving 3 days before the window, and then
Yeah, but no one
got-
wants him,
we
bro.
got screwed over.
Only a Saudi Arabian team
Who
is
wanted,
offering
who
him.
wanted Ronaldo before 3 days or 5 days before the window when Man City started coming in? And then United's like, oh yeah, I want him.
I think just United wanted him.
No, I think the last couple of days, Ronaldo's gonna find something.
Yeah, something's gonna.
It's gonna be a team like, what, frick, let's just
Yeah, week.
I-
No.
He's gonna take a
Ronaldo
pay cut if he
has
wants
to
to
drop
leave
his
that,
pay cut.
that bad.
Chelsea,
No,
They're not going to sell him to another Premier League team, I
Yeah.
don't think.
I don't
Milan
think
and Inter didn't want him.
no, they're not gonna take him. It's
Roma.
Bayern maybe
No.
randomly comes in for him.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Atletico comes back in for him. I don't know.
No,
He won't go to
that's
Atletico.
gone, bro. TFC?
Maybe Lyon.
What?
French league.
Yeah, like a Lyon.
No,
Why not?
I don't got the funds for that.
Do you think he's gonna want to lose to Paris every single time?
He's losing
Yeah.
games anyways.
Yeah.
No, but he's not gonna want to lose to
No,
Paris.
he's not going to want to lose to Messi.
What
gonna have
about
to go
him
against
going
the-
to Paris?
Huh? No.
No, he's not going to.
They already have enough brats on that team. You can't have another one.
Yeah.
No.
No, Ronaldo's leaving for sure. Let us know in the comments below. Do you guys think Ronaldo's leaving or no? I think he is.
We'll see.
So speaking of Conte, did you guys obviously you guys all saw the fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Him
bro.
and Tuchel?
Watch that
Crazy.
game. Shout out to everyone who joined the live, man. What a crazy game.
Okay, well,
What happened?
okay. Obviously, it was 2-2. Chelsea
2-2.
versus
Last
Spurs.
minute goal from Harry Kane.
Yeah. I also
killer
said
equalize.
in the live stream, Koulibaly will be the best center back this year
By
By
far.
far.
Jeez.
In the Prem.
in the Prem, obviously.
That's on record now, eh?
That's on record. Hey, go ahead. But everyone doesn't race Serie A players until they come to the city until they
Yeah.
come to the Prem.
What other players? What other Serie A players
What do you mean?
came to the Prem?
Jorginho.
Crickets.
Jorginho.
Jorginho is a good player.
Crickets.
What
innit?
season wonder?
Yeah, but he came top 3 Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
respectable.
Gosh, who else?
Is it though?
Scamacca is gonna. I think he'll be decent. He just needs some time.
No, I'm talking about past.
Romero, best center back on Spurs.
Not really saying much.
Is that hard to
be
do?
fair.
He's also probably a top 5 center back in the Prem. Yes, he is. Who's better?
Christopher, come on.
There's no one. He is a top 5 in the Prem.
Uh,
He might be actually.
He
Van,
is.
Van Dijk, Koulibaly, Thiago
No.
Silva,
Okay.
Diaz.
Who?
Matip
Ruben
is-
Diaz.
Ruben
Van
Diaz.
Dijk's a little washed.
You could put Matip there. John Stones is good.
Matip and John Stone's not better than Romero.
Laporte is better.
Laporte's
No,
better.
he's
Sorry,
not better than
Laporte's-
Romero.
Laporte
Okay.
is better than
Now you
Romero.
guys are just naming players.
Laporte is better than
No,
Romero.
no, no.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Laporte's
Low-key,
better.
yes, he
No,
is.
he's not.
Christopher,
Okay.
come on.
No, he's
Laporte is better than Romero,
Right.
man. Come on. I'll take
Nah,
Nathan
he won't.
Ake over Romero.
Not how you
Ah,
want.
come
Not
on.
how you want.
Now you're just waffling.
Okay, but tell us what happened with the fight.
Okay, well,
They were beefing all game pretty much,
they're
right?
kind of just beefing all game. They're like,
Yeah.
it started from when I think Spurs scored.
Shake his hand, man.
Bro, man yanked Conte so hard his wig almost flew off. Bro. Holy.
But did you see like slow motion what thing was saying?
What?
Tuchel?
What was
No.
he saying?
He's like,
Look him in
you
the
Look
shake
him in
he's
the
like,
eyes?
look at me in the eyes when you shake my hand.
Yeah.
It's like Conte just shakes his hand and walks away.
Yeah, because he
That's
didn't.
why he pulls him.
He didn't want to
Tuchel
shake
pulls.
his hand.
I know he didn't want to shake his hand, but man, it's like be professional.
Yeah, but this got to a fight.
I know, but that's how Tuchel is. He's German, bro. Wants it the way how it is.
I don't really know
First,
how.
give me respect. I give you respect. You give me respect. That's why he shake his hand. He's like this. Look at me in the eyes when you shake my hand. And then he's like, what did Conte say? Come on,
Let go of my hand.
let go. Yeah.
And how it all started, like at the beginning, like I'm pretty sure it was this when Spurs.
It was the draw from 1-1. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, when Spurs scored,
It was the tackle on
and
Havertz.
Tuchel was talking about the tackle
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
Bentancur.
Yeah.
Which was clean.
Yeah,
It was actually
Yeah, it
clean,
was ball.
We all didn't think so, but
I
it was.
saw it.
Besides Dave.
Put that on record.
But then the referee was also being like one of the targets of the whole match as well.
Yeah, the referee was a
saying, like,
goof that
oh,
game, bro.
Again,
He didn't have a
that-
good game, the ref.
You can't go to VAR because of a yellow card.
Nah.
Like people don't understand the rules.
Yeah.
Like if it's a yellow card, yes, they'll check VAR if it's a red card. But if it's a yellow card, they can't say anything about it.
Yeah,
They can't
you-
call players
yeah.
back. Yeah, Romero pulling Cucurella's hair. Like, would you
Yeah,
give that a red card?
That's a red
Maybe.
card. I think
could
that's
be.
a red
Didn't he
card.
do it a few
They
times?
who did they give a red card to for getting smacked in the face?
Oh, Busquets.
Oh, that was a Barca game.
Yeah, it was a
But you know
Barca
what I mean?
game.
Like
Yeah.
sometimes you get backs and you're moving around. You kind of like protect the ball by hitting
Yeah.
in the face. You get a red card for that.
No, but Romero pulled his
Wonder
hair.
if
Yeah,
you're
bro.
Pulling a guy's hair.
Pulled his
back.
hair. He could pull
Yeah,
his
It's a lot to pull
questionable.
onto,
It's questionable,
bro.
But I get it. Like if it is a yellow card, you can't call it back. Period.
Yeah, you can. It's not in
And
the
again
rules.
with the other play, I think they're calling the foul for the other play that they scored as well or something. I'm not sure, but
I think they were saying Richarlison was offside or something.
Yeah. No, but after who was it? Who scored the second goal for Chelsea again?
For Chelsea.
Oh, it was
It was Reece James.
Reece James.
Oh, yeah, Reece.
Tuchel ran past
Bro,
Conte.
man was looking like Mourinho
Conte-
dashing across
past
the
Conte.
touchline, bro.
Conte put something on his Instagram.
Posted something on Insta
Yeah,
saying
UK, go.
he said something about like you were lucky I didn't see you walk by me or else
Run
I
by
would
me,
have
yeah.
or else I would have tripped you. He posted on social media.
On his story.
I love it.
This guy's moving like a middle schooler, bro.
Next leg when they play each other.
Well, that's what you want about football. Again,
Yeah.
football is
It's
just
exciting.
it's in a sport, but it's also entertainment. Like we always say, we want this.
Yeah, like, that's why
They wrote a good script.
That's why MMA is so popping. They have the storylines before the fight, the build up, the press conferences.
after the fight, they're kissing each
Yeah.
other.
Like, I love seeing that scrap between Conte and Tuchel.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
that was
because they're very similar. They're both
Showed
like
the passion.
very hyper
passionate.
managers.
Yeah.
But yeah, they both got red cards,
Yeah.
and they're both gonna miss coaching the next matches. And you guys see what Tuchel said?
What do you say?
So when Toli might not be coach against Leeds next weekend after his red card, he said, "I cannot coach, but the referee can whistle the next game."
Damn.
Are referees too protected when they make mistakes? Because
Okay.
in any other job, you make too many mistakes, probably gonna get fired, right?
Yeah, but again, you're not gonna get
Referees,
fired after one
you can make so many
performance.
mistakes in a game alone, not to mention a whole season, and you still have your job.
Do you think like the refs get like talked to afterward?
They usually do like their switching of refs at the end of the year because like in the CDI like they'll promote CDI B refs if they had a good year and then demote CDI refs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know they did that.
They don't do that in Spain. I know that for sure. England, I don't think they do that.
No,
either.
I'm sure they have like performance reviews.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But does
right?
that
But, like-
really mean
but, like-
anything? You don't see guys losing their jobs.
No, like I don't know, like if let's say Anthony Taylor should lose his job, but like
Put him on the side now.
these gaffers are getting a red card,
Mhm.
have to miss the next game. Like you're making mistakes. You're in the performance review. I'm sure the head of referees is telling you you goofed. Like you have to sit out next
Yeah.
game. You made too many mistakes.
But they're not
But
sitting
then-
out
but
next
then-
game.
But then if they make them sit out next game, like it'll create a lot of controversy.
Yeah, like you
But
can't.
controversy enough is when you make too many bad calls. What's more
But, like, if-
controversial,
but, like-
that or missing a game
No, but,
because
like,
you
if-
made too many controversies?
But if afterwards, if it's being admitted publicly that mistakes were made, it'll
Ooh,
cause
yeah,
like a
Oh,
riot.
yeah.
That's true.
You can start something. You can like open Pandora's box. Now people are like, okay, yeah, you guys took this ref out. Now on this guy out.
Yeah.
But this is also why I think refs should do post-match interviews to explain
No.
their decisions for what they
No.
did, why they did it.
It's literally a government of its own. It's literally a government of its own. If you can't you can't expose too much information, or else you're gonna be
You're
overtaken.
shooting
by,
yourself in the foot.
you're gonna be overtaken by the rest of the by the
Yeah.
teams themselves. Like the referee is the police of the league. You can't just come out and say, "Oh, we screwed up." You know what? It's the same shit in real life.
Yeah, like
But is that right?
No, but
It's not right, but hey, like the police are gonna come out saying we fucked up and start saying shit like that, and then riots happen.
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean?
expect even like if there's a refs post match interview. What do they say? I thought it was right. They're not gonna say, "Oh no, yeah, I after this, yeah, it was definitely wrong. I shouldn't have called that."
Because the second
Then
they
he's gonna
admit
get-
it's
he's gonna
wrong, they
get-
say, we want to replay the game.
Yeah, or he's gonna
You
get
know?
freaking hassled with, bro. People are gonna be throwing eggs at his car and shit.
Part of the job.
No, it's not part
No.
of the
You
job.
don't think that happens anyways?
It could happen.
shouldn't-
but
you shouldn't
that
abuse
shouldn't
anyone.
be. Yeah.
You know?
I think they are protected, but they need to be. I think because if they're not, and like all that information was shared publicly, I think you're gonna have a lot of, like Jay said, a lot of controversy, a lot of outrage. You know, because it's like, if your team gets screwed over and the ref comes out after the game, I missed that one, and then that's the team's chance to
Score.
maybe tie the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Crucial penalty call.
Imagine
And what
that.
do you replay the game because the ref made a mistake? Like
Man,
where do
I'm
you
not
kind
gonna
of draw
want.
the
No one's
line?
gonna want that ref anymore.
Yeah, where do you
guys
draw
out
the
of a
line?
job.
Right?
But
But-
I think the closest thing to help the refs is VAR, like we were saying before. Like,
Yeah.
but then there's also so much you can do. You don't want them to call back a yellow card. That ruins the game. You have to still give that freedom to make errors, because again, you don't want to make a game that's all perfect. The errors is what is part of the game as well.
Yeah.
You know,
No, it's
you don't
tough.
want people to score every chance they have. People missing those open opportunities makes for entertainment. Again, it's
Yeah.
all about entertainment,
You got to live with the mistakes.
right?
It's
Yeah.
it's very tough because like
It's
they say
tough, yeah.
like they say like Anthony Taylor hates Chelsea. Who was that? Howard Webb is a Man United fan. Like I believe that stuff.
I
Like,
believe
refs are, they're fans. Like
Every
they grew
Spanish
up.
ref is a Madrid
They grew
fan.
up footy fans.
Of course.
So like, it's tough. Like Dan said, it is a government, and then if it's being revealed that these refs like low key don't like these clubs or like these clubs, nothing that can be done. It's crazy. It's actually a really crazy situation, but nothing
Very-
could be done
Very
about it.
corrupt.
Well, there is
Corrupt,
something that could be
okay,
done
man.
about it, but I don't know if like a soccer fan would want it. Like you could make it all
Like
technology.
we're not. No one
everything.
here is a Chelsea or Spurs fan, but we had a good time watching the game.
Yeah.
It must like being a fan
From a
of the
neutral
team.
point, of
But
course.
yeah,
Controversy
but
makes
hey, it was a
enjoyment.
good game. There was calls where he was missing calls for. I think it was one play where he missed a call from a tackle, and then a Chelsea player made a tackle after that, but he let both plays go on.
You
I
was,
remember
you was letting them play a little
He
bit.
let them play a little bit, but at the same time, you want that, man. Sometimes when you get these cheeky, like stupid little fouls, like okay, like really, man.
The game
Like,
never gets going.
No, and then that's where like the players get into it. That's when you start seeing more exciting football.
Yeah, you lose the sense of entertainment when there's too many calls and not freedom to do. Express yourselves. Play.
Yeah, you start throwing
Here,
yellow cards for everything.
You whistle every second, man, and it's gonna get boring.
Yeah.
The game's not gonna, the pace of the game is gonna slow down.
And that's why the
it's
Premier
everything.
League is the way it is. I think, yeah, the refs can be the topic of discussion after every game, but that's part of the league. I enjoy it because of that too.
Yeah. No.
I mean-
That game was intense though, man. Two powerhouses. You guys thinking who's because we had anyone have Chelsea finishing top 4 here?
No.
Well, I wasn't here.
I
but-
did.
but I did.
You did? Yeah, you did.
I think I did. Yeah.
So you still think Chelsea finishes
Yeah.
over Spurs?
Yeah.
I think so.
They've been
too.
playing decent
I don't
football.
know.
They dominated the whole
They
game.
did.
They
They
did.
did.
Spurs really didn't
But-
do much.
No. But Spurs, when they changed their formation, brought on players, brought on Richarlison, the game totally changed.
Yeah,
that.
it definitely changed a little
It
bit.
changed.
Completely
It changed a
changed.
little bit, but I think if they don't get lucky with that second corner, then it finishes
Yeah, no,
2-1.
100%.
Yeah,
But
we
then
need a
also,
little
if Kane doesn't miss that opportunity,
Mm-hmm.
he should be scoring those.
But no, but the second
Those-
corner, you can argue they shouldn't have had.
Yeah,
Because the hair
because that
pull,
was the hair pull,
right?
true. But then again, like these are the games. Okay, now Conte knows. You know what? Now next game against,
He's got to go 4 back
I'm
from
gonna
the
I'm
start.
gonna do what I did exactly, right?
And Tuchel knows he's gonna do that, so he's gonna do something different.
And then
that's
he's
the
like,
beauty
"It's
of
my
the
game."
tactics.
It's the
man.
mind game, right?
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I don't know. I think Spurs are still finishing
Top
over
four.
over
Arsenal's
Chelsea.
not making top 4.
No,
I got Arsenal 4th.
I got
Arsenal are playing well too.
I got Arsenal and Spurs.
What do they finish this
I
weekend?
think
What
Spurs are
would they
better than
beat?
Arsenal.
Are they 4-0?
My boys.
Oh
Yeah,
my
they,
God.
they played well.
My
man.
Gunners.
Gabby
Your
Jesus was
Gunners, eh?
cooking.
Gabriel Jesus
2
is
goals,
playing
2
like.
assists.
You see all those memes? R9.
Yeah.
This guy at Arsenal's playing like prime R9. All those memes.
He's
all
got to
those
see him
pictures.
against like a proper squad.
Yeah, but
Like,
no,
well,
like you can see like his momentum, his enjoyment for the football in
Yeah.
general. It's just skyrocketed.
It's gonna come like when Arsenal play
Skyrocketed.
Spurs and Arsenal play Chelsea. Like who's winning
Those
those
games are gonna be.
Those are gonna be the big ones, especially when it comes to the top 4.
Yeah.
Because
those are
if
gonna
you're
be
dropping
decisive
points,
games.
then
Those are
Yeah,
decisive.
the North
games.
London derbies this season can be very decisive.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I think the league
Well, they got to also beat the small teams
that too.
because Arsenal usually has trouble against small teams.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, but this season the Prem's gonna be really, really, really.
I think all the leagues are
enjoying.
shaping up to be
Yeah.
good, man.
The last couple of leagues at the Prem was Man City, Liverpool, Man City, Liverpool.
Well, I
Man
think it's
City.
It's
still,
gonna still
it's
be
still
that.
gonna be Man City,
Yeah,
Liverpool, but I
but you're
think the
gonna have
rest of it's
Ars-
gonna be
The top
exciting.
4 race is gonna be good.
Well, you're gonna see a lot more, this losses from those two teams as well.
I
Because
don't think so,
Conte
Not
might do
City.
something, Arsenal might do something, Chelsea might do something.
City's too
City,
powerful.
City might get 100
You never
points.
know.
again.
City with Haaland, they're too
They
powerful.
might just get 100 points again this season, man.
You never know, man.
I could see like 20-point gap from first to second. I can see that, man.
That's
I,
crazy.
That's
You're
crazy
crazy.
talk.
I don't see Liverpool being that good.
You're crazy, dude.
They'll be good, but they lost Mane. Like that's such a big loss.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Man is cooking now.
No,
Yeah, but speaking of powerful, Kylian Mbappe this weekend.
Brat.
A little bit of controversy arose.
Generational
You
Brat.
know,
Brat.
a little bit of controversy arose.
what happened? Tell
you-
us, Jay.
First of all, like there's been some counterattacks. He doesn't get past the ball.
Yeah.
He grunts. He's like stops
Flops.
running. And also things have been coming out in the media that he's apparently have been trying to push Neymar out of PSG. Been telling the owners, I don't want this guy on PSG. He's been telling Neymar, I want the penalties, even though he's missing them.
Yeah.
Has Mbappe's ownership of PSG gone to his head? Is Mbappe a brat?
Yeah.
And
Mbappe is a generational brat. I think
you give a
it's tough.
player who's
He's up there with Cristiano because Cristiano's the biggest ego,
no, no.
biggest brat in football. I think
Oh.
no.
Mbappe can surpass that.
But at his age, Ronaldo, Mbappe's what, 22 right now?
Yeah.
Ronaldo didn't have that.
No.
Ronaldo
kids
didn't
now-
become a brat until
until
maybe
he
like
was-
28. Until he went to Madrid.
But at
Until
that,
he achieved all his success,
exactly
right?
But at that point, he won everything, and he deserves. Those players deserve to be brats at some sense because they deserve it. They've
But
been through everything.
You
They
don't
won
think
everything.
Mbappe has everything he has at his age?
Yeah,
At his
but you're
age, he has
still
a lot.
young.
Won the
Of
At his
course,
age, no,
of
but at his
course.
age, he has a
He has a
lot.
World Cup though.
Of course, but
And he's being literally known as one of the best players in the world.
Embrate.
Yeah, but Cristiano's confidence comes from the culmination of his very successful career.
Yeah.
Mbappe is because of what? Young and pampered.
He's
I mean,
literally
he does have a World Cup, yeah, but
he's what, the second most expensive signing of all time, behind Neymar.
yeah,
He's been always on besides Monaco. He's been
He's
always
probably
on
the
a
highest
super
paid
team.
player right now. too.
Always dealt to win everything. He's supposed to be the face of Paris. He's the face of France. Like at such a young age, that's insane. He has
can you
too much
blame
fun in
him?
his head.
Can you blame him that he's a brat though
Yes.
because of media
Yes.
around him though?
Because that shouldn't be going to his head.
young
But-
players nowadays, it gets to their heads. Now.
Like Dave is saying, his environment does help push that
It
because
does.
he's
but
in PSG. Like
all he hears is yes, 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 yes. This is yours. Go, 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 go. Look at him everywhere he goes. It's his.
Did you guys see when like he brushed into Messi and then Messi just like
yeah. When he
I
went
was-
to go ask for the pen.
he's like, who is this guy?
He went to go ask Neymar for the pen, but Neymar didn't want to get
Yeah.
them.
I was also seeing like some videos on Twitter of like them during training, and Neymar.
Oh, I've
Neymar
seen
you
that.
see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neymar and Mbappe were supposed to do something in training
Oh,
together,
yeah.
but Neymar looked away and
waited
waited
for
for
Messi,
Messi
yeah.
to hold hands.
to
yeah.
hold hands and do this training thing.
Yeah.
So Mbappe had to do with like a trainer or something like that. But like that, those little things there show you.
Yeah.
It's
that-
toxic
that
in
is
that locker
toxic,
room.
Yeah,
man.
bro. Like Messi and Neymar, like, come on, who is this kid? Who's
They
this guy
love
think
each
he
other,
is?
but sure. But like for Neymar not to even look at Mbappe when like it was legit their turn. Like he's just like, oh
Yeah, Neymar and Messi love each other, but this is still Mbappe's team, though.
yeah,
And
that's
Neymar used to give Mbappe a lot of respect,
Of
saying like
course.
he's the star boy, like he's up and coming. But I read that Mbappe, like before the 2018 World Cup, he's like, okay, Neymar is like a superstar. It's his team. And apparently after the 2018 World Cup, his ego just completely
Yeah.
changed.
So
He got back to Paris at the end of the summer and is like, nah,
He was
like
feeling like he
it's
was
my
that
team.
guy, bro.
Yeah.
Because at that point, he was that
He
guy.
was that guy.
yeah.
yeah.
But no, like you can't let that get to your head at such a young age, man. Ronaldo deserved to be a brat, but this guy is taking it to another level.
Yeah.
He has part ownership of the club, man.
That's mad.
It's hard to
That
say,
is
man.
mad.
You can't be speaking like this if you're not in this guy's shoes, man.
Bro, in 3 years, he's making $500 million, bro. $500 million.
And he's still not in his prime.
Ego and entitlement.
What do you think, Jay?
He's gonna get worse though. If he continues to be like this, he's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get to his head for sure, man. But
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his intentions are. Like realistically, you don't know. But he should take a page out of MSN's book. Neymar, massive ego. Suarez, massive ego player. Messi, goated, and they made it work.
Yeah.
beautifully.
He can't make it work with two of those guys
Yeah,
who are not like guys that like need the ball to score. Like they're playmakers.
Exactly, and
Messi and Neymar are playmakers.
Yeah, like-
They'll happily feed Mbappe. Like if he's being a team player.
Exactly.
Like when Messi, like in 2015, like when Suarez and Neymar were there, Messi was like at the peak of his power, and he was like more than willing to accommodate for Messi for
Well,
Suarez and Neymar.
Suarez
letting
got-
them take pens, free kicks. Messi playing right wing.
Suarez got golden boot
Yeah,
while
won
he was there.
Pichichi.
Why? Because Messi, again, he's not caring about himself. It's about winning
About
at the end of the
bro.
day. And you can see that with Messi and Neymar at PSG. They just want to win.
Yeah.
And
And like
Mbappe wants to be the end product at everything. Like,
Yeah.
like what are you
yeah,
doing?
and like
man?
Mbappe, like he's clearly not the best penalty taker. He missed one in the Euros. No, that sent them out.
yeah.
Yeah, and like I read a stat. These aren't the exact numbers, but it's about this. Like Neymar has taken like 51 or so penalties for PSG. He's only missed like 5 or 6, and he sent the keeper the wrong way like 45 times.
Jeez.
So like clearly he's the best penalty taker on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mbappe missed the first penalty. How you mad that Neymar wants to take the second one?
He wants a stat pad. He wants that top goal. He wants He wants to. I know, like he wants to catch up to Ronaldo and
He wants to beat his records.
He wants
exactly.
to beat everything.
But is he really that goal hungry? If during a counterattack he just stops
No,
running?
but that's the brat side in him coming out. He's too much of a brat to like. Okay, perfect example. Ronaldo's a brat, but like he's like a winning brat. He won't do that. He doesn't do that shit. If that makes sense.
No, I
right?
know what you mean. Like he won't do anything that could sacrifice winning.
Yeah,
Compromise
Yeah.
the team
Yeah.
winning. Exactly.
yeah. Mbappe, if he could lose, but if he has 2 goals, he won't. I don't think he'll give a shit.
Yeah, and even the exact counterattack where it was Vitinha, I think,
Yeah,
that
well-
was on the run. It wasn't even like a clear cut like ball to
No,
It was, like
Mbappe.
a pretty,
Like,
it was a pretty tricky ball.
yeah,
you had
like,
to make.
the
you know what I
right
mean?
side was the better option.
Exactly. And you're running at pace with people
Yeah.
around you. Like,
And after he could have got a ball whipped into him, like it
Uh-huh.
literally
He
went
made
right
the
to
run.
where he would have
He made
been.
the run. Yeah.
Hakimi could have whipped
Exactly.
it in right to him.
So stupid. He's so-
Do you think it's also like maybe like is Mbappe? I mean, like he took the offer obviously to stay at PSG, but is he kind of cheesed? Madrid didn't end up going through.
Of course, that's his boyhood club, bro.
That's
You
his
saw
fault,
you saw
though.
the posters in his bedroom,
That's
bro.
his fault.
man.
He took it.
He stayed at PSG because of one thing only: the money, the fame, the power.
Yeah.
Again,
He's
He's-
power hungry.
exactly.
The thing is, it's very difficult to become a club legend for Real Madrid. For PSG, not so
You-
difficult.
Yeah, but
he
you
could've
think he could
become a
have been
legend.
a legend for Madrid?
He
But
has.
he could be the number one guy. You can't become the number one guy for Madrid.
What's
You can, but
I mean, Ronaldo
you
got
couldn't.
there at what age?
25.
25. He
Yeah.
would have got there at 22.
you know what I've been seeing recently now? That people are saying that if Benzema passes Ronaldo's record, can Benzema have a better legacy than
No.
Ronaldo? No, but people are saying it, talking about it. For it to be even a discussion, you think Mbappe won't go to Madrid and be like, can Mbappe be the next legacy or, take over Ronaldo's,
He would never
trophy?
be number one.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Ronaldo got there at 25 and did all that. If Mbappe was
At 22?
22 and do, let's say, 3/4 of what he did from 25 and on,
And with this Madrid team
Still
that are
can't be
starting
number
to
one.
grow,
can't be number one, but he could be a close second.
But he could be number one for PSG
Okay,
in
but
his
like,
home country and
would-
his hometown.
I don't know. Would you rather be number 2 at Madrid or number 1 at PSG?
Number 2 at Madrid.
In Mbappe's case, it seems like he wants to be number one at PSG.
Does he though?
Otherwise, he would have left.
I
No,
don't know, man.
Madrid. It's not like Madrid weren't offering a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
like
cash, bro.
they gave him ownership though.
I think that's what pushed it over the edge.
that's like mad.
That's
because,
what-
like,
that's
you're-
legit what pushed it
You're
over
the
the edge.
first player in history to have that. You're like, you're kind of paving the way for like a new, I guess, reward for footballers. You never saw it before. Footballers, like, they got money. There's always big contracts. There's always big endorsement deals, but the club was never like, backing it up for a player. But then here come PSG just backing it up for Mbappe. It's like, yeah, you can be part owner of the club. You can make decisions, and it's like
My question now is
crazy.
if he leaves Madrid, PSG to go to Madrid, does he keep that ownership?
Thing
Or
is,
that part
didn't-
of his contract that ends when he leaves? I don't know
It'll
about
probably
it.
end when he leaves. No,
I would assume so.
unless they have a contract where it's like a lifetime kind of thing.
It's part of his contract. Once his contract's done, his contract's done.
But I don't think he'll go to Madrid after his contract.
Oh, then Madrid
Perez
say if he
said he
doesn't.
closed the doors. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's coming to Barca, bro.
No, I don't want him at Barca.
I wouldn't want
I
him.
wouldn't want him.
Not gonna-
That's crazy.
Gambelli's better than him.
That's crazy.
No, but man, it's true. Like your boyhood club, you've dreamed about going to this club for so long, for your whole life. You get the one opportunity to go, and it's not like you're going for peanuts.
I hope his brother doesn't turn out like this, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Ethan?
like
Ethan Mbappe. He won't turn out, bro. He
I
won't
don't
be
know.
half
He
of
da-
it, bro.
like I said before, when he didn't go, he closed the doors. It was so
Yeah.
obvious he closed the doors.
Yeah, even
You're
Perez said-
not doing it, man. Like Madrid fans are not gonna allow that to happen.
Perez doesn't take
Perez
shit.
doesn't
Yeah,
take shit,
he doesn't
man.
take that, bro.
Yeah, like he's treating club legends Ronaldo and
Did
Casillas
you
like
see-
whatever. You don't want it anymore. You're out.
Yeah.
Did you see what he supposedly someone
It's a
saw,
business, man. I
someone
don't
saw
care.
someone
Yeah,
saw Perez like
Perez.
recently, and he
Oh,
just
yeah,
asked him
yeah.
like, sign Ronaldo, and he's like, why would I sign
Cristiano?
Ronaldo?
He's like, how old is he?
Cristiano?
Yeah.
He's 38. What am I gonna sign him for? And walks away, bro. He doesn't care.
It's a ruthless businessman,
He's
bro.
ruthless, but it's true.
That's what you need, though.
Not bigger than the club, man.
No
No
one's
player's
bigger than the club. And he just closed his doors like that. Mbappe is a brat.
Generational.
And it worked
Brad.
out just fine.
He might be
For
the
Madrid.
biggest brat in football right now.
Mbappe?
Mbappe.
I think so.
Generational, bro.
I would say so,
Generational brat.
I don't think there's anyone that comes in
for
close.
sure. Let us know in the
Generational
comments. Is Mbappe a brat? I'd say
Yes.
so. I'd say so.
Oh, there
Yeah.
he's close.
Any other topics, man?
Yeah, let's go to Barca. 0-0. First week.
Wow.
Do we gotta talk about Barca?
The Barca.
It's one game, bro.
Wait, Matt, what,
That's okay.
Daddy's on his back.
Matt, bring out the stats of the goalie.
Uh-huh.
Bro,
many
he made.
saves?
Bro, Barca had like 20 something shots. I think the keeper had like maybe like 10 plus saves.
Okay, but when you're shooting the ball at the keeper,
One should be going in.
Dude.
you guys literally have
I mean,
on
you
target.
should
Weren't
one at the,
Brentford shooting right
you
at
should,
the keeper?
yeah, you should one at De Gea. It's going in.
Okay, but it's different.
Is
This
it
guy's
different?
this guy's on the what?
Can you
team
tell
are
me
we
the name
facing?
of Rayo's keeper?
Who?
Tell me the name of
Exactly
Rayo's
who?
keeper.
I don't care.
Exactly.
If he's a professional goalkeeper and he's standing between the sticks, I'm pretty sure he should be good enough to be standing there.
Okay.
Whatever
Then
team he is.
Take him at Man U then. He had 10
What
plus
is-
saves.
Callum was talking to Man U now.
Say-
Goalies
just-
could have good games.
I
Yeah.
know they can.
Well, you
I'm
guys are
just
shooting
saying.
from everywhere. They're not shooting from everywhere.
It's not good
Trying
to
to
shoot.
score.
Yeah, but you guys are clearly taking the
Man, you had
chance.
no shots.
How many good chances did they get though?
We had a
Barely.
good, we had a good
Handful.
amount of. Yeah.
Handful.
Like 18-yard box breakaway
In the
2v1
box.
whatever.
The thing is, they're probably parking him pretty hard.
Yeah.
Of course they were parking.
Like,
They're
so you
facing
didn't really
Barcelona.
have that many good chances.
But for us to shoot and this goalies, like we always say, these teams play amazing against us. It's always how it is. What? We don't want to watch?
Watch
What?
the games. Do you guys watch the games?
Why?
Did you
Like,
not
you
see me
guys-
watch the
yeah,
game?
but you guys are complaining about always the keeper,
Dad
the
watched
goalie,
it
this.
with
Yeah, he played an
Yeah, the
incredible
keeper- the keeper
game.
was
He
man of the match.
disgusting. He got man of the match.
But you guys are shooting the ball at the goalie. The team played a good defensive play. Like,
what
I'm
else do we
sorry-
need? We have Lewandowski. We're
Okay,
shooting
but clearly
everywhere.
Barca don't know how to break through smaller
Break through
teams.
what?
Well, they did. They just couldn't score.
What do you think, Jay?
I didn't watch the game from 0 to 90, but I mean, it's early in the season.
Of
He has to build chem.
Yeah, new
right?
team still.
Yeah.
Like that front three, it's their first official game together besides the friendlies. Lewandowski's been working alongside like Ribery, Robin, or Coleman, Gnabry, like same kind of guys on his wing like for years. So he kind of has to get used to new wingers.
He's missing Thomas Muller.
Maybe.
Yeah, that too.
Maybe.
It's also a different type of football in
A
Spain,
Pedri
right?
now.
Yeah, like they defend in Spain.
Exactly. Also, I saw this meme. Like there was it was a meme like Lewandowski and someone. He's like, "Oh wait, do you guys defend here in this league?"
Wait, but didn't they? Wasn't it 8-2?
A1. 8-2-1.
And
Don't they
No.
defend in Spain though?
Yeah.
That was technically in Porto, right? Neutral ground.
yeah,
Yeah.
They just stopped defending when they crossed the border.
So
Neutral ground.
whatever.
You
No,
s-
no.
you
First
saw-
game of the season, I'm not mad.
You saw promises.
I'm not mad.
Kunde didn't play.
Not
He's
reg-
still
not
not
registered
signed.
yet.
Not registered,
Not
huh?
registered yet.
This guy's
Yeah.
messaging teams, bro. Get me out of here now.
Nah, not yet.
I'm gonna go Chelsea.
Nah, but I don't know. We have a lot of depth now. You just have to get into the rhythm still.
I
Again,
gotta rid of a couple of players still.
Depay's leaving supposedly, which is
Aubameyang
Aubameyang.
might leave to Chelsea. De
There
Jong
was one
might
more.
leave.
Oh, and De Jong.
So you lose a bombing and you lose the pie.
That
Who
doesn't
else gets
affect the
injured?
players that was
Who
on.
are you
there.
going up
Yeah.
top?
Braithwaite.
Braithwaite?
Freiran or Ansu.
ha ha ha.
I saw this video on Twitter. I thought it was so disrespectful. They were
What?
booing Braithwaite.
Yeah.
It's
and
because
they
he
were-
won't take that.
Because he doesn't want to leave.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't want to leave.
He's
yeah.
done nothing but good for the club.
Come on.
I don't know about that.
It's crazy.
on,
Why
I'd rather-
you're booing
crazy, eh?
Braithwaite?
I'd rather
You've never-
Bro,
you've never-
Braithwaite was a Make-A-Wish signing, bro. He was at Leganés, and
Yeah,
Barca
bro,
swooped him up.
he came and he saved the club.
Who's the
He
bigger?
didn't save the club. Luke De Jong saved the club. That's,
Him
you're
too.
getting
You
the-
guys
you're getting
hated
the names
Luke De
wrong.
Jong.
You guys say Luke De Jong too, man.
Yeah, but you got
Who's the bigger brat? Mbappe or Barca fans?
Barca
Coming
fans.
from a Juve fan.
Umtiti.
I don't complain.
No, I don't agree with that stance.
What?
You have a
What's the stance?
contract. You have every right to
Yeah,
like live it
and
or
I'm
own
sure
it.
Braithwaite
course.
is
Yeah,
not
sure.
making a lot of money.
But again, we don't like Umtiti either.
So
Of course, do what you
Okay,
have
but
to do. But
You're signing a contract. It's a contract.
That's how contracts work. Just
100%.
because we don't like the player anymore, we don't need him, doesn't mean you can just like.
Yeah.
but
throw
you,
him
so
away.
you can't boo at them if they're not
yeah,
playing well.
that's like disrespectful.
Oh,
Braithwaite
how's that
doesn't even play.
disrespectful?
It is.
Braithwaite doesn't even play, and when
Because
he
he's
did,
ass,
but when he did, he
exactly.
scored.
That is
He
disrespectful.
scored what? 1, 2, 3 goals?
Well, it's more than some players on the team.
Of course.
But again, you've never seen this before, ever. You never see like
Seen what?
fans just boo players because they
Yeah,
get
you
pay
you never
cuts.
seen Billy boo player?
No,
What?
you don't.
Back in the
No,
day,
Not for contracts. Not for like
just
not
because
wanting
you're
to leave.
just because your club's in so much debt and you have so much cap for your
That's
club
your
that
problem.
you want to make all these players to get lost so you can sign these new players. You've never seen that before.
So you can't say
Yeah,
anything,
but
you can't say anything now?
You've never seen a manager an owner like Bartomeu giving blank checks out to these players.
Okay, but
that's your problem.
That has nothing to do with those players.
Yeah.
yeah.
You don't think Braithwaite like dreamed obviously he dreamed of playing for Barca or like Madrid, like one of these big clubs. What he's playing Middlesbrough? Like
Yeah.
he's at Barca right now. He's not gonna want to leave. Why is he gonna
Yeah,
leave
of course he doesn't
Barca?
wanna
I
leave.
wouldn't leave.
Of course you wouldn't, but you
If he leaves,
you
where's
can't
he
boo
gonna
him
go?
now?
The championship?
It's so
You can't boo
disrespectful.
him?
Why would you?
Why would you boo
He
him?
barely plays. There's other players on the team that are making so much more money that still don't contribute anything. They're not booing them.
What do you mean?
Why don't you boo Fati?
Fati's promising young talent.
What about Braithwaite? He scored
He's
more goals. than him.
31 years old, 32 years
Come on.
old. He's
Come on,
balling.
man.
He's done more for the
Come on.
club than Fati has.
You guys see
Ow.
like no one has ever booed anyone
Ow.
before. Look at Premier League. All they do is boo them and call them racial names. Say like it doesn't happen.
It does happen.
Happens
but
everywhere.
It happens
different
everywhere,
reasons.
especially in Prem.
Yeah, because
That's
they,
different.
horrible,
though.
more worse reasons
okay,
in the
but
Prem.
at the same time,
Exactly.
that's just based on your performance.
You can have a bad touch.
that's based on
and-
your performance, not just because you
That's
don't want to leave the
performance-based.
club.
Okay.
yeah,
That's
that,
Is
different.
Braithwaite
That's his
performing
brattiness.
though?
That's
too?
just
Presley
bratty.
Okay,
isn't
but-
performing,
but-
and he doesn't want to leave,
but
and he's
Brit-
getting paid a
he
lot.
performs when he plays.
He plays
Okay,
2-3
but why does
games.
he? But why does he have to want to leave?
Yeah.
I'm not saying he has to want to leave.
He's
but
been professional though.
okay. Yeah, you can be professional about it, but if you're not doing well, that's the end of the day. It's a business.
How is he not doing
Yeah.
well?
It's not like you could
You made-
stop the
If
fans.
he's
from
doing
booing.
well, he'd
what-
be playing every single game, scoring goals. He's not
Okay,
playing
There's
because
better
of one
players
thing.
ahead of him.
So then exactly.
Like
So,
you said,
so
if
why do you
that
have to
was-
leave because you're one of the shittier players?
He knows his play.
yes. Is that
No.
the-
No, if,
Am I
if
delusional
you get out
to
of the
say
players
that?
you
It's
don't
not
need.
good.
no, oh, if anything,
lost.
he's his role. Maybe he's good in the locker room. Maybe he's a team player. You need that in the team.
End of the day, Barca did bad business
You
because you signed this guy for how many years? For what?
Yeah,
he came in last
you're
second.
Desperate. Yeah.
He came in last second. So if anything, he helped you guys,
That's what I'm saying.
and now you guys are trying to get him out.
We helped him. He came
No,
to
you didn't help.
Barcelona.
No, you didn't help. You didn't.
Yeah, bro. They helped him more than anything.
He helped you guys
Come
more than
on,
he helped you.
Are you
helped him.
stupid?
Are
we
you?
Gave him, we gave
It
him
was
a
a
life-
make-a-wish signing.
We
Why
gave
did
him
you
a
sign
dream signing.
Why did you sign him?
Yeah, why'd you sign him
Because
for?
We
Barca-
needed players, of course.
Are you stupid?
You're saying
Are you
you say you want to go to Barcelona if they're calling
my
you.
Bro,
God.
they're desperate and they had to
Okay,
sign.
stop,
someone.
Okay,
stop,
So you want to go to Barcelona?
Stop.
Whose
Whose fault
fault
is
is that?
that?
There you
Whose
go.
fault is that?
The
Whose
boards.
fault? Okay, so why are you saying it?
Stop
So,
it,
bro,
stop
Oh,
it.
you're saying you're making it seem like
Your argument's terrible.
Barcelona's calling me. I'll do them a favor. I'll go to them. You're gonna say, oh yeah, of course I'm gonna go to Barcelona.
And of course you're gonna
Hey,
stay.
wait, let Jay talk. He's been trying to talk.
But you guys think it's just and respectful to boo them?
No, it's
Even
not,
Barca
it's not
might
respectful.
respect
to
you.
Is it
boo, but
just?
You
Is it
can't-
just?
You can't stop fans from doing
But
that.
is it just?
For
Dave
him?
thinks
No,
it
No
is.
one should be getting booed, but it happens in football.
No, but
But
do
you
think it's
just you said 2 seconds ago that
For
they deserve
Braithwaite's
it.
case, probably not.
I never said they deserve it. I said
you
it
did.
happens.
For someone like Umtiti.
No, you say you
Well,
I
deserve
didn't say
it.
no one
What?
deserves it. I didn't say
Wait.
people in the Prem
No,
deserve
why
it.
is it just for Umtiti?
Umtiti's one of the highest paid defenders in the world.
Okay, but
Even
He
now.
he signed the contract when he was world class. He
For
got it.
how many
he got
seasons was that?
Okay, and
He
that-
retired after 2018.
because he got injured.
Retired, and he's reaping,
So
reaping the rewards.
he can never play top class football again. Let me throw away the money that's gonna keep my family like living good.
Yeah,
Even
but
though I can't
you're
play football
saying,
anymore.
Is
living
it
good,
just
bro?
for fans
You
to
think
boo him?
he's not
What?
living good now?
You were saying, is it just for fans to boo him, not whether or not he should stay at the
No.
club or
Oh,
not?
I don't think it's just for them to boo, for fans to boo him. Why?
At that point,
Why?
when you're rinsing the club,
That's
When the
That's
club
his
is-
contract.
that's the club's contract that they gave him.
but do the fans have a right not to be mad about that?
Boo the person that gave him the
Yeah,
contract,
boo
not him.
Bartomeu, not
You
him.
can't do both.
And they did.
No,
Why?
Titi did nothing wrong.
He did nothing.
He signed a
wrong.
contract that club gave to him.
It doesn't
He
matter.
didn't
if,
choose to get
It
injured.
doesn't matter if he did nothing wrong or not. It's,
End of the day,
it's still the thing.
The fans, the players shouldn't be facing any of this hate or any of this like just poor fan. Like, no player should be deserves this from
People
from
get
fans.
hated.
No, but the fans shouldn't be giving this to players because at the end of the day, players are doing their jobs. They play good football, they get the money. If they deserve it, they get paid. Okay, they sign the paperwork. That's their job. End of the day, it's the team's fault that they don't know how to manage their money properly and aren't making the right signings, aren't dividing the funds properly according to the players. Why do the players deserve to be booed at because they're not cutting their wages? Like, hey,
No, they shouldn't be getting booed, but I don't think it's disrespectful for them to get booed.
why? Because they don't because
What?
they signed the contract
Definitely
with their name on it and
disrespectful.
got paid. Sorry, Dave, I'm gonna boo at you because you got the job and you're getting money for a team that I don't want you to play for.
I mean, for a player like PK,
So would
to
you leave the
bring
club?
his
Would you
wages
leave the
down?
club?
That's fake wages
Would you leave
down,
the
man. He's
club?
still getting
Messi to
paid.
bring his wages
If
down.
you were in
Use Dani
Umtiti's-
Alves to bring
Bro,
his
they
wages
get paid
down.
under the table. They're not getting wages down.
I don't see it. Do you
If
see it? Where's the
Umtiti-
proof?
If Umtiti-
Exactly.
If you
So
were in
exactly.
Umtiti's
So
shoes-
show
sketchy.
me.
Sketchy
if
business.
you were Umtiti, you'd leave the club.
Yes, because I respect
if
the
I was
club.
a
No, you wouldn't.
if I was a fan of the club,
No,
yeah.
you wouldn't.
No, no.
So your career is done.
Oh,
You're-
So what?
Wait,
I'm gonna
shh,
leave Barcelona and I'm poor. I'm living on the streets.
Wait,
Is that what you're saying?
Listen,
A lot
listen.
of players go
He
poor.
his career is done. He can't go anywhere. He's done.
He's a millionaire.
And he
Go
can make
do something
he can
else.
make-
You have a name.
He can make millions more just for sitting on the bench.
Man,
Nah.
football
There's
players
that
don't
a
know
point
how
where you
to
should-
pass
Are you
this properly.
There's at a
stupid?
point where you should respect the club as well.
Come on, man.
But what does
No.
he owe to the club?
Yeah,
You're
you're nothing.
Umtiti. What do you owe to the club?
That's true.
If you're PK, if you're Messi, if you're someone who
Crickets.
has like a
gave
large
you the
affiliation
platform.
with the club, I get it. That's the player that you grew up there. They made your career. You owe something to the club.
It's
You
not
cut
like
your wages.
it's not like, you know what? Hey, Umtiti, you know what? Maybe you should go train the youth teams. They'll pay you a little bit less, but at least you're putting him back into the club. I'm not offering him that either.
Yeah.
Maybe PK has like a
offering that.
future job inside the
Yeah.
boards or something.
I'm sure he does.
Maybe he's cutting his wages, but he knows that he's gonna get the
The
money
thing
back.
is, Umtiti's been offered to other clubs, but whenever it comes to the medicals, apparently he fails. His
probably does
medical
fail.
He does because he's injured permanently. He broke his knee. It's done for.
So you're saying if someone at your work hasn't been able to work for the past however many years, you think that's justified?
If it's
And
part
they're
of
still
if he,
getting paid. They're one of the highest paid people at your work. They're not doing anything.
It's a-
They show up. They get paid. You think that's fair?
but if that's a part of his contract, then yeah,
Is it
because
fair,
he
though?
signed that. It's signed. It's signed.
Am I gonna boo that teammate? Am I gonna say?
So you're
am
telling
I, am
me,
I gonna say?
hold on, you're telling me you never booed someone before.
Wait.
Hold on. Have you ever booed someone before?
Not based on what their contract states. maybe the performance. If this guy plays like shit,
Okay, I'll boo his performance.
He doesn't play.
Okay,
Deserved
but-
performance.
because
Exactly.
there's a reason I can't boo him because he's injured. Hey, you're
doesn't
I'm
play.
booing you because you can't play. You're injured.
Do you boo Dan because
Exactly.
he can't play anymore? Do you boo him?
I boo you because you can't take a pass.
You can't do anything.
Okay, so we're gonna boo at me.
Yeah, you can't boo it.
We
Huh?
all booed at Dembele because he wasn't performing. Now he's performing.
Who's we
you can
all?
tell.
I didn't vote.
most
Majority.
of the majority exactly.
But like that's because you guys are brats. I also don't like Dembele, but I'm not a Barca fan, so it doesn't matter.
Anything Barca you don't like, which is
Yeah,
obvious.
exactly, yeah.
You too.
It's literally you two make me hate Barca.
That's good. I don't like you either.
And,
So
and
what's the point?
maybe you are also booing at Dembele for different reasons, like maybe too many video games. You're showing up late to training.
performance.
Unprofessional.
What?
Just
No,
like Umtiti.
when Dembele was on the pitch, he always performed.
I don't know about always perform.
When he was on the pitch and
Not
healthy, he
always.
always
Not
performed.
always.
Yes, he
Sometimes he
did.
would get
He's
ghosted.
very inconsistent.
Well, maybe one game and then he got injured again.
sometimes he
Unfortunately,
He's
No, his good games are good games.
every time he
but
had
his
a,
bad
like
games is-
a solid like 5-6 run of health, he'd always play good.
Not always. No.
Yes.
Not always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those games where he just dribbled.
Remember his goal against Tottenham
the
where he
sub-
dribbled the whole field?
How
That's
many-
when he was
that?
finally healthy for a little stretch.
Okay, remember all those games where he'd be healthy and he just spam crosses to no one and go out of bounds?
And shoot out of no for no reason.
Who was the coach?
Now it's the
Why are
coach's
you bringing
fault.
coaches into it?
What?
now?
It's the players. It's on the field.
Okay, it wasn't working out.
It's on the field. That's so exactly. Doesn't
So he
always have
hasn't
good games.
always been consistent when he's healthy.
Okay, you're talking about 1-2 game instances.
No, one or two
Multiple
games.
games.
Come on.
You're getting too like
No.
you're getting too picky now.
Let's not go crazy with this Dembele, but like
Yeah.
you guys are.
But your stand to end it off, your stance on saying it's just and respectful to boo players just because they won't leave a contract that
That's
was offered
insane.
to them is insane.
It is.
I don't know. Like
I don't know, it's just
no,
crazy when the team's
what-
in such turmoil.
No, maybe when he says like Barca fans are spoiled in that sense, maybe he's right.
I'm
Maybe.
right. I
That's
am right.
crazy.
Probably, yeah.
Sure.
I am right. I know I'm right.
He's always
I
right.
Name
see
one
it.
genius that ain't crazy.
Like,
That's good. That's good, man. Good way to end it off.
Okay.
We're just geniuses.
Oh yeah.
Madrid come back from a 1-0 down to win 2-2 with Alaba free kick.
Twin 2-2.
2-1. Sorry. 2-1.
yeah, he's the best center back in La Liga, whatever. But
Alaba.
yeah, he's up there.
No,
he's
he's
best. He's the
not.
best
Yeah,
center.
he
he
is.
He's the
is.
best in the league.
Yes, he is.
Nah.
Yes, he is.
Who is?
Araujo's better, low key.
No, he's not.
Right back Araujo?
Oh, come on.
Center
man.
back Araujo.
He's not better.
If
than
he
Alba.
was
He's
center
not
back
better than
Araujo,
Alaba.
he'd be playing center back.
Kunde is better.
No, he's not.
Here we go. Just think everybody on
Koundé's
Barca.
second.
right
Back
backs.
Champions League.
Koundé's second.
Kunde is better.
Alaba's first.
Watch this season.
Alba's the best center back in the game. To score a free kick as a center back, dude, you're
Okay.
So the Brazilian goalie's nasty then.
crazy. Yeah, he is.
He was.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
free
yeah,
kick.
How many goals did he have?
How bad was he as a goalie though? It wasn't the best.
Nah, he was alright.
He was just old.
He's
He's
decent.
like 42.
You guys are
You're
goose.
tired.
But yeah, I mean, great first weekend of footy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of action, fights, scraps, brattiness, big results, small results. Looking like a good season so far.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Smash the like button, drop a comment, let us know your opinions on some of these cheeky debates, and we the culture.
See you.
Barca fans are
You guys are all brats.
Brad. All you need is Mbappe on that side of the table and you're good.
Put in the comment. Juve fans are brats. Put in the
trio
comments.
Later, guys.
Deuces.